What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're gonna be doing a high fade on my boy, so stay tuned. We're starting off with our gold FX, creating our first guideline, contouring to his head shape. Now that we're done setting in our guideline and botting him out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You want to make this guideline around an inch thick so you can spread the blend. Now that we're done setting in our guideline with the no guard all the way open, we could go ahead and slightly close the lever midway and all the way closed and attack that initial guideline. When you're using your no guard all the way closed and midway, you want to make sure you don't go up too high because you could take the fade higher than you usually want. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to our one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. You want to make this guideline around an inch thick as well so you can spread the blend. Also, you want to use the lever to soften up this line so we can get ready for our half guard. As you guys can see, now that we're done softening up the line with the one guard and its lever, we can move on to the half guard and erase the line completely. Now that we're done with our lower guards, we can move on to our two guard all the way open and create our fourth guideline. We're going to use this same guard and its lever to soften up this line and get ready for the 1.5 guard. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and follow the Instagram down below. As you guys can see, now that we're done with our two guard all the way open and softening up the line with the lever, we can move on to our 1.5 guard and connect the bottom fade to the top fade. Sometimes there's still a faint line after using your 1.5 guard, so switching over to your one guard all the way open and using his corners would definitely help. Now that we're done with our lower guards, we can move on to our 3 guard all the way open and begin to debulk the top and side. You want to make sure this side is nice and knocked down and even. You don't want any hairs poking out on the side. Now that we're done with our guard work, I'm going to use my clipper over comb to make the fade as smooth as possible. Now that we're done with our side, we can move on to the back and use our no guard all the way open to create our second guideline. Remember, we're going to use the lever midway and all the way close to help us erase this initial guideline. Don't be afraid to stretch the skin with your opposite hand to give you more room to blend. Now we're going to move on to our one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. We're also going to use this same lever and this same guard to soften up this line and get us ready for a half guard. Now that we're done softening up the line with the one guard, we can move on to the half guard and erase the line completely. Instead of using my two guards to create my fourth guideline, I ended up just going straight in with clipper over comb. When you're using clipper over comb, it's best to make sure that the hair is a little bit saturated so it's easier to pick up the hair with the comb. Also, when you're using your comb, you want to flick it out as much as possible, usually at a 45-degree angle, or whichever angle makes most sense to blend into the top. When I'm using the cutting blade vertically, it's usually to blend, and when I'm using the cutting blade horizontally, it's usually to debulk. And at these times, I'm always keeping the comb at an angle. Now that we're done with the fade, we can move on to the front line and the side part. We're going to use our Gold FX to make the side part as thick as possible without making it too thick where the client will be angry at me. When using the trimmers, you want to make sure you don't press too hard because you could bite them with the teeth of the trimmer. When using your trimmers, you always want to make sure the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then the hair is going to shift and it's going to make it harder for you to line up. As always, you always want to keep the corners as natural as possible, and also you want to keep their vertical bars as natural as possible. If you make it too deep in, the client's going to be displeased. Make sure you keep the haircut as unison as possible. You always want to move away any hairs you don't want to cut. We're gonna shape up his beard as much as possible without taking off too much bulk. He wants it as full and thick as possible. We're pretty much just gonna freestyle the sides and freestyle the bottom, making sure everything's nice and even. Now that we're done shaping up the beard, we can move on to our Turkish razor Derby Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and follow the Instagram down below. When using the razor, you always want to keep it at a 45-degree angle and stretch the skin with your opposite hand as much as possible. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone.